nighttime, evening time, whatever time. Random County. This is Spooky Suki, and I'm here with a nature documentary about frogs.
Yes. Yes. The whole ass nature documentary.
Whole ass nature documentary.
Welcome to Random and Roulette, dear
Yes.
listener.
Thanks for joining
I
us.
am David Attenborough.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Here we go. What have I done?
You made me a nature documentary. I'm sorry.
I did make you a nature documentary. Apparently that was a mistake.
Oh, speaking of which, I saw this fantastic video about Jurassic Park and who the real villain is in like the original movie.
Oh, yeah, it's the guy who mutates the...
No, it's Hammond, the old guy.
Yeah.
The bearded dude.
he pays for all of these things to happen.
But that's the thing. He's just a billionaire. That's all he is. Like, he just owns the mine, the amber mines.
Yeah, what do you think Elon Musk is?
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, he's a new billionaire. But, like, the guy that does all the genetic stuff, like, that's John Woo. Like, he's only in there for, like, he's in one scene where he's hatching the egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this whole thing. It's like, yeah, he pretends that he loves his grandchildren. Like, he doesn't talk to them. Like, he sees them in the beginning and he doesn't see them again to the end of the movie.
Yep. No, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, it's like,
Bad guy.
no.
I think he shows up in later movies too, doesn't he?
I think the actor who played him is dead. Pretty sure.
Well, now, yes, but I think in later... In sequels.
In season 2.
Sequels. No, I was gonna.
The Jurassic World movies.
Sequel or prequel? And he's warning people. It's like, I did this and it was fucked up, so don't do this.
Mm.
And nobody listens, of course, because movies.
And I know that he's British and his last name is Attenborough, but I can't remember if he's actually related to David Attenborough or not.
I don't know. We'd have to look it up.
Hmm.
And I don't have a laptop in front of me anymore to look it up.
Yeah, we
kind of switched our setup. So I've been working on music stuff again, and my laptop screen is too small, and it drives me nuts. So I've now hooked it up, my computer, to the TV, which is next to where we record, and that's where I have been doing my music things. Because
so you can see a lot of your effects and all your different channels.
Well, yeah, you can just have more space. Otherwise, things are like really scrunched together when you have a bunch of panels open, and I always have a bunch of panels open because that's how I work.
Yeah. So this is why you need like a battle station like your boy does, where he's got like the 3 mains and then he's got the curved up above. Like.
Oh, I do have 2 monitors. It's just for other things.
Yeah, for work.
But eventually I'm going to get an iMac, and that'll solve part of my problem, perhaps. I don't know. We'll find out.
Aren't the displays for those also like proprietary? Not proprietary, but like...
What?
Like you can just hook up like some normal display to it, but you want the Apple display for the iMacs.
An iMac is a display and computer in one.
Oh, okay.
You don't have a separate tower.
Okay.
You're thinking of the studio screen.
Oh, yeah.
Which is completely different.
With the $1,000 mount for it.
No, that's the pro computer, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's the actual tower thing.
Yeah, but
You're
like
about
just
the
like the monitor mount is $1,000 for those.
Yeah, but like you don't have to buy it. It comes with it. That's why like everyone's freaking out about all this stuff, and it's like all of that shit is literally optional. You do not have to buy any of it.
Unless you want a mount for your monitor, what are you gonna just hold it?
It comes with a fucking mount on it. Why do you need another mount?
So why does it cost so damn much?
Because you literally don't need it. It's for those people that like want to like switch it or something, or they break theirs, or yada yada yada. Like I have no fucking idea why would you need an extra monitor mount. No clue.
For a second monitor.
Yeah, but you buy a second monitor.
Oh, and it
also comes with the stand.
Speaking of overpriced Apple garbage, did you see that they came out with a new VR headset thing?
No, because I don't care about VR.
Oh, well, it dropped today, and it is $3,500, and that's just the headset.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, I have zero shits to give about VR right now.
Yeah.
I saw somebody use somebody we know has an Oculus.
Yeah.
And I was watching them play it, and I was like, I cannot be bothered.
Yeah, I tried it a couple times. One game that I played, it was this weird like horror game where like you're a kid like sitting in a bed, like as you look around the room, like things move and things change.
Oh no.
and that was kind of cool. And then there's a dude that works on my team at work who has one, and he has a couple of them. One is when you have the headset on, you are a tree, and like you throw stuff at these squirrels that are trying to invade you, and the squirrels are other people in the room on their phones.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And so it's kind of like asymmetrical like that. Like you're trying to stop the squirrels are trying to like come and steal your nuts. And then there's another one that was it was a first person shooter, but all the enemies are hot dogs. It's like it's so weird. It's like what video games VR right now is like what old people think video games are. Like, oh, it's a first person shooter. Oh, but all the enemies are hot dogs. Duh. Like it's no. Like,
all right, sure. I don't know. I haven't played one, nor do I want to.
It also kind of sucks for me because I wear glasses, and then like
get contacts, you squib.
No. And so like it's hard to like wear like more shit on my face.
Go without them. I don't know.
Well, it's weird because like the screen is like it's in your face, but I mean it's two screens, like right on your eyeballs. So like it's impossible to actually like focus on anything. Like it just doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't like that. Nope.
Yeah,
I'm good.
It's very, very strange.
Nope, no shit's given about VR. Nor will I ever, probably.
Zuckerberg will be very distraught.
Good for him. I don't think he's really distraught about anything with his millions and millions of dollars.
Amount of money, yeah.
So I don't think he's too distraught about it much.
Like how he literally tried to buy a beach in Hawaii so we could learn to surf, but the beach that he bought is very well known for having the most dangerous riptide, so you can't learn to surf there.
So he didn't do his research then.
Also, it is illegal to own a beach in Hawaii. All beaches are public beaches.
So how did he buy a beach then? Did he just
he just built a house next to it. Said, "This is mine." It's like, no, it's not. It's like, but no, I bought the land. It's like, yeah, but you didn't buy the beach.
Idiot. Well, 0 points for Zuck.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
What else we got? I went to a bachelorette party this weekend.
Yeah, on the. See, okay, I thought that bus was the one that blew up, or like the engine blew or something.
No, you're thinking of the Magnum. So that's the one from Metagrove. Right?
Maybe.
Which is now the one my dad owns. The one with like the black and red seats.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, like the tour bus looking one.
Yeah, no, the one.
That's the one that blew up?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The one we were on is the school bus that's black.
Yeah.
That my uncle has, and that we used for my wedding.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one we were on.
Yeah. We haven't been on that one in a minute. Yeah, because it has a strip pole in it.
It does. I didn't think it did, but...
I did.
It does.
We saw old people using it.
No, that was the other bus.
There's two school buses?
No, that was the Magnum bus.
I don't think so.
Because there's a pole in that one, too. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I can't remember. We've gone on too many party bus escapades.
They've always been fun. I mean, I always had a good time on them.
I don't know.
No?
I don't drink that much on them because like I feel like I'm going to get motion sick all the time. Not that I always do, but sometimes I do. So I don't want to drink that much.
Yeah, that would...
Yeah, this weekend I think I had brought 3 drinks with me.
For the whole party bus?
Yeah.
Dang.
Because they had made a metric ass ton of Jell-O shots. So I think I had like 4 Jell-O shots, which isn't that much really.
Yeah.
And then I had 1 drink at the bar, and it was at the Herb Derp. And it was a Harvest Peach Glacial Till, which are delicious. But nope, that was it. No, nobody really got that crazy.
Huh. Well, was it anyone that I know?
No.
Oh, well, then...
Yeah, no.
Wrong group. You didn't bring the right people to make it crazy.
Well, there was this older lady that was a bit crazy.
Yeah?
And she had brought a blow-up pee-pee and was going around and having people sign it. So we were we went to Mel's first, and it was dead because Mel's is lame now.
Mel's is garbage.
And then we went to the harbor, and it was kind of dead. So
you probably went early, didn't you? Because it was like still daylight when you sent me pictures. No?
No. And then, no, it was because the office block party was going on.
Oh.
So then we went there and stood around and listened to a band that was...
Oh, yeah. I did some pictures of that.
Okay. Yes, we saw someone we knew. We know. No.
New as in past tense? We don't know them anymore?
No, we do know them still. And then we went back to the harbor after that.
Mm.
And that was the end of the night. That was it. That was all we did.
You party bust from Mel's to Harbor.
Well, we came from out by the lake. So that's
80 miles from Santa Fe?
No, stop it. Over by Battle Creek. So we came from out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
And came into town and then went back out there. And stayed out there, which was fine. But I was up until like 5:30.
Nice.
I went to sleep for 2 hours. And then got up and went about my day, apparently, and I was fine. It's the weirdest shit ever. So weird.
That you're a vampire. Really?
Yeah.
So you just did it in sleep?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, because we were up talking.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've done that too, but then
girls.
I'm annihilated the whole next day.
And then, well, I wasn't even tired was the problem. So I went outside and went for a walk, but just around where the yard light touched because I didn't want to get eaten by something. So I did that for about, I don't know, an hour, and then I went back inside and I was like, well, I'm not tired yet. So I took Terminator's iPad and started reading The Nightmare Before Christmas: Zero's Adventure. And then I was fucking falling asleep reading it. So I was like, okay, it's time. So I went to bed, but then my alarm for my medicine stuff went off at 7:30.
I was like, oh.
And I got up and took it and then just didn't go back to sleep because I wasn't really that tired. No idea. I don't know if I had a caffeinated something on accident.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Maybe there's, different drugs trademarked in the Jello shots.
Probably not. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. What else did I do? I wrote shit down. I should just read it.
Well, I went on an adventure to the Sandhills.
Yes.
Which was absolutely fantastic. My oldest niece turned 13, and I got to build her first computer with her. She thought it was just really cool. Her dad was like, "Oh shit! I thought you were just gonna get a laptop or something out of the box." I come, with all these boxes because it has a motherboard and RAM and hard drives and all this stuff in it. I made two mistakes. One of them was I did not get a processor that is unlocked, using quotes. And so it makes certain settings just not work. And so the operating system would not install correctly.
Yep.
Yeah, so I was trying to fight that and I could not figure it out. And I was using Windows 11, which is trash.
There was somebody that you definitely could have called about that.
Well,
because he knows fucking everything under the sun.
I'll still need his help with it because right now I have everything installed and everything set up, but every time it has to restart or reboot, it fails. And then you have to actually boot it through BIOS. And I don't think my niece is going to be able to figure that out every time.
No. Yeah, that sucks.
But I did kind of jankily install the operating system. I'll have to figure it out.
Yeah.
But it was still a hell of an adventure doing that with her. She's so cool. She's so smart. One of the programs I want to get for her is an internet comic drawing program.
Oh, yeah. You can get her Kirita.
Okay.
Or...
I might get a list or something.
And I'll send you where I got my drawing tablet from.
This is not a tablet, though.
No, my computer drawing tablet.
Oh, okay.
My Garmin? Something.
Garmin?
No! No, it's the drawing pad, so you use it to draw on your computer.
Oh, okay.
That's what I use for my graphic design stuff all the time.
Okay.
So I'll send you that because it wasn't that expensive, I don't think.
Yeah.
So that would be good because it's similar to a Wacom palette.
Okay.
Thing.
I've used a Wacom.
Yeah.
I had a Bamboo for a while.
Yeah.
Now it's not supported.
It's very similar to a Wacom without having to pay the Wacom price.
Okay.
Price.
That'd actually be really rad. I might get that
Yeah.
for like Christmas or something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, Kira is free, I think. And their website's really good at like explaining how to do this stuff.
That's pretty rad. That's the other thing that I want to use some of these programs. So like I got her like Audacity, which is this just like very, very rudimentary.
Yes.
And then I got her Open Office because she wants to write, and also she can do like I'm just trying to get her free software.
Like she can do schoolwork and stuff too when she gets to that point.
And then I got her a like a video editing one. I can't remember what that one is called. And then I got another one called Darkroom, where it's like truncated Photoshop, because she has like a phone, and so she'd like take pictures and movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like
But here's the thing about, you take pictures with your phone, it's almost easier to just edit it with your phone.
Well, yeah.
Which sucks, because I hate that. I hate doing it, but I do it all
too.
the time.
Yeah.
I think like almost an hour away from having my music production certification one.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, it's not like a actual school. It's the Udemy.
Yeah.
But like places do take those.
Yeah. It's
for
like
things.
If I've lived in a program long enough, I know it.
Yeah. So I'm about an hour away from that, but then I have the 2 and 3 to go still.
Nice.
And I haven't looked at how many hours those are, but yeah. So that's cool. Cool shit. We've been working on a song. I just got it split up last night.
You know, you have it up because
I don't have it up because
it's like you look to the TV to.
I did because like
that's where it usually is, but no, it's our podcast going on.
Which is it's actually kind of cool seeing it on there going, because usually I just like have it here and I ignore it.
Yeah.
The entirety of the time, but it's going up there and I can move me mouse. Could put a random loop in here somewhere.
That would. That would make things difficult.
Yeah, I'm not about editing this. Maybe when we move over to Logic Pro, but probably not then either, because I'm still too lazy to edit it. We literally just stop.
Yeah, and then just
and
upload
it. Because I'm not about editing, really.
We do need to seriously consider putting stuff on YouTube, because there actually are a bunch of people that I've talked to. It's like, oh, I don't use Spotify. It's like, shit, it's where we are.
Yeah, I know.
And there actually is, well, because a lot of stuff we do is through a Gmail account. So you automatically have a YouTube account, and there is a podcast section of a YouTube account.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be too difficult to do.
I mean, eventually we're going to have where we actually have video, but we don't.
Yeah.
I need to get another camera first. I found a camera that I want, though. Oh god, I forgot that's on there. So I just got
huge now.
I just got like this beaded phone strap with a
Raccoon plushie? What are you?
it's a panda. What the McFuck?
Pandas are white and black.
I don't care.
That's
Raccoons are
lavender.
gray. So you can't even say it's a raccoon. God damn it, what was I just looking for? Oh, the other camera that I want.
your camera.
Amazon. It's between two of them, actually. So they're both mirrorless cameras.
Oh, so they're all, what is that, DLP? No, DLP is with the mirror.
No, DSLR is with a mirror.
Yeah.
Mirrorless camera just doesn't, so you don't have any.
Yeah.
Where's my list? So the first one is a Sony ZV-1 that I was looking at.
Is that actually like a videographer camera, or is that like a DSLR body? Oh.
No, it's a mirrorless. It's not a DSLR.
Yeah.
God damn it. Or it's basically the Canon equivalent of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because the one you have now is Canon, isn't it?
Yes, I have Canon, and my Canon lenses would fit on it still. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards the Canon.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find that one. But I think it's just a tad bit more expensive. Yep. But no, I guess it's really not that much.
It's been a minute since I've actually gotten to.
So that's what the other one would be.
$1,000 for the whole kit.
Yeah, so that's actually not bad.
Yeah.
It would be really nice to have it too.
Like
Because then we could do
almost
like
20 years ago, that was like $500, but. Yeah.
Then we could do like dumb vlogs and stuff too,
Hell yeah.
and it'd be super easy because this is look how freaking thin that is. It's amazing.
See, that was one of the things that I
And
really liked
it has the flip out monitor screen.
about. So you can take selfies.
No, so you can do video.
Well, yeah.
Basically. I mean, it's a vlogging camera, basically, at this point. But it'd be nice to have one, but it's $800. So maybe after I buy my computer, I'll save up for that. If I don't have anything else to buy, which is not true, because I need to get a big keyboard again. Because mine is currently permanently attached to my wall.
Yeah.
So I'll never get that thing off again.
We can figure it out.
I mean, I probably wouldn't want to take that
Touring.
off anyways, because I think it would kind of fall apart. It wasn't a expensive model by any means.
Oh, no.
So it wasn't great to begin with. Plus, I want to get all white stuff. Is my other problem.
That sounds a little...
White and green.
Oh, yeah. You have, like, an aesthetic.
Yeah. I think aesthetics are important most of the time.
Especially, like, when a lot of your thing is image.
Yeah.
Games Done Quick was last week.
What?
Games Done Quick. It's a
that's a speedrunning thing, right?
It's a week-long speedrunning event where
Did we talk about that last year? I think we did.
I mentioned it. Yeah, but it just wrapped up Sunday, and it's 7 straight days, like all day, all night, and they'll line up like Twitch users that do speedrunning, and like you apply to do your speedrun. If you're chosen, then you actually come down. Some people still do it remotely. And it's a fundraiser for Doctors Without Borders. And this year, I didn't see the total, but the last time that I saw it, like Saturday, it was like $1.5 million.
Woo!
It was like, that's all just
nice
donation. Yeah, they did. There's a really cool one that I can't remember. There's so much stuff, and it's all like on YouTube. If you search GDQ, they have a whole channel, and then also on Twitch, you can also search Games Done Quick, and they have them all up there too. But they do, like they did the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy, like all 3 of them. Like I think they did a Halo 3 Legendary.
Oh man!
And it's just insane to see like how they just destroy these games.
Yeah.
And then of course it's also just like big fat nerds.
Nerds.
There are some that are like experimental, or just they'll do like blocks, where they'll do like a 16-bit block, so it's only 16-bit video games. They did one that was like a comedy block. There's a video game called Pass Me the Toilet Paper.
Oh, okay.
It's someone made a Switch game, and you have to have 4 Switch controllers, and you have to like roll something in between them, and like because they have the IR, so it interrupts it, and that's how you know like. So you're supposed to take a roll of toilet paper. That's how you move your character across.
What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. Whack. I'll have to watch a video on that to see how that goes.
Yeah.
God, this is so soft. It's a Squishmallow thing, I think.
Maybe. Yeah.
What is the deal with Squishmallows? You know anything about that?
I don't know. Do you have any?
So I mean, I do now.
My nieces and nephews do.
I have this tiny itty bitty one on my phone strap. But other than that, no, I don't.
My oldest niece has a unicorn. My one niece has a giant pineapple. My nephew has a shark because he's a legend.
Does he like sharks just because you like sharks?
I don't know if he likes his sharks independently, but like actually my whole like shark thing. I mean, I wear like shark shirts and stuff, but like mostly that's like my work persona. I mean, if there's shark stuff, I'll get shark stuff, but like it's.
I mean, you have a lot of shark stuff for it to just be.
No, actually,
a small deal.
Most of those were gifts. I think of all the shark things on my desk, I've only bought like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
Which is pretty rad.
Yes, and then you have a IKEA shark, which I don't think they make them anymore.
No, Blahaj has been discontinued.
What the hell?
Yes.
I have a panda from IKEA.
Oh,
I don't know what its name is.
Oh.
I just call it panda.
Might be panda, but in Swedish.
You should. I feel like that's something you would know.
No, I just know the shark because shark.
Yes, of course. Jesus Christ, I'm tired today. My brain is slow today.
Dude, what you're not taking your brain drugs?
No, I didn't sleep. very well the last couple of nights. I actually haven't slept very well since that night that I nearly
What the hell?
only slept 2 hours. You know, that might be a little something to do with it.
Take care of yourself, woman. We need you.
I mean, I can still like function.
That's
I mean, now
not the same.
now I can still function. Before I couldn't, but now I can function when I'm still. Oh God, when I'm tired, it's different now. I don't know.
You can be asleep but also be awake. Be sleepy but also be awake.
I can be sleepy, but I can still get shit done. I can still do things without just like dragging myself across the floor.
See, that's why another reason why I could never actually work from home, because I would just like nap. I wouldn't get any work done.
Maybe you need the brain drugs.
I might. I don't know. Drugs scare me though.
It's really not that bad.
Cool. The drugs still scare me. I'm not magically healed because you said it's not bad.
But like you can get ones that aren't scary. That makes sense.
No.
You don't have to get the scary ones like I take.
I mean, I tried those other neurotropic ones that you gave me, like the different ones of.
Oh yeah, I still have more of those. I should probably give you because I can't take them anymore.
Oh, and like some of those were kind of cool. Ice Cream Sandwich has a video. You know, he's the guy that does Square Brain.
Yes, Square Brain.
He has a video about him getting his ADHD diagnosis and then the different drugs that he was on and like how they actually affect him.
Yeah.
It's like this one, I was a laser. It's like the way that he was talking about his ADHD medication was a lot of the ways that I felt on those neurotropics that you gave me. I was like, yeah, I'm like a laser, but I can't aim it. Like I'm stuck doing this one thing forever.
No, I should give you. I have a box of the Clarity ones that I should just give you because that's the ones that I liked the most.
Well, I'd have to go back and read my notes about
which ones
I did like.
Yeah,
because some of them were like, whoa, I got superpowers now.
Yeah. Imagine the real ones.
See, every once in a while, my brain does like kind of cool things, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm just, I'm a fireman putting out all the fires. Like, yeah, everyone on me. Don't worry about it. I get you through this thing. And then some days it's just like, straight up square brain just all day. It's like not doing anything.
Yeah, I think I've been the most productive this last month that I have in the last 5 years.
Scary. It's actually terrifying.
So that's fun. It's good stuff, though. I mean, I don't think I can be on them forever, though. So I got to get as much shit done.
Wait, why?
Because I think they're technically like an addictive substance.
Well, I can't remember. Are you on Ritalin or Adderall?
Adderall.
One of them is meth, the other one's cocaine.
Yes, this one's an amphetamine.
Okay, yeah.
Hopefully we don't get, censored because we're talking about drugs.
These are legal.
Yeah, I know, but, I think it's still kind of a no-no for some places. I don't know.
Also, I think
I guess we'll see if
someone has to report us
if
first.
we get our episode taken down.
Fucking do it.
But yes, it's an amphetamine.
Yeah.
It's not a meth. It's not methamphetamine. It's just an
It's
amphetamine.
amphetamine. It's an upper.
And it's good stuff, though.
Yeah.
But I'm on the lowest dose possible, specifically for that reason, because I've read that if you start too high, you keep just wanting to go higher or whatever.
Oh.
And it's just like,
It's
I think I'll stick on.
If I'm good here, what if I take 2? Do I get double superpowers? And then
I think I'm good.
Then you're cleaning your whole goddamn house.
Yeah,
at
I'm
midnight.
good. I'm good with the lowest fucking level that we can get. And I'll probably be like that for a long time, hopefully.
Did you ever see the movie Requiem for a Dream?
Okay, you said movie, and my brain immediately went, nope.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's probably a no.
It was it's the original, or not the original, but it was the first movie I ever saw where there absolutely is no one that gets a happy ending. Like it's the whole movie is about how crippling drug addiction is.
Well, yeah. I
And
mean, that's true.
everyone, it ends up 10 times worse by the end of the movie.
Yippee.
Yeah, and one of them is the main character's, I think it's mom or grandma. She's trying to lose weight. Because
God.
she
weight
wants
loss.
to be on a game show or something like that.
Those weight loss things are
Yeah.
bad news.
Well, this is also the movie takes place in like the mid '90s.
Oh, so it's even worse because
Yeah.
like none of that shit was regulated worth a damn.
Yeah, so she gets like this cool like weight loss program, and it ends up just being meth, and like it shows like her whole like
Dear
like
God.
downfall into just like
Jesus Christ.
being coming cute little grandma trying to take care of her grandson who's he's made some bad decisions to just complete
Yeah, it's
junkie.
just bad. My person wasn't too worried about. She gave me like, usually they only give it to you in 30 days. Like,
No, yeah.
she gave me 90 days of it. She was like, "Oh, I'm not that worried about you." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool."
I would be.
Not really. I mean, I'm not gonna, because apparently people just like sometimes take more than one just to see what happens, and then it's a slippery slope from there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I am good. I don't need to be any more than this. I am fine with this.
Oh no, even like legal prescription drugs actually like scare me. There's a subreddit. What is it called? It's like I think it's just called like On Ambien or something like that.
Oh,
Because apparently that just does very, very strange things to you.
yeah, a lot of people buy that though.
What, Ambien?
Yeah.
Or buy that Ambien does that.
No.
We'll call me.
They buy it
Yeah.
without a prescription.
Oh yeah, I can't remember if Ambien's over the counter or not.
And
But yeah,
what's the other one?
it's a sleep aid,
Yeah.
and it apparently just
Yeah, it fucks
is very bad.
fucks you up. Just take your melatonin, kids. Don't get on sleepy meds unless you really need them. But yeah, it's like I feel more like a person too,
Yeah.
which is weird, but it's kind of nice most of the time.
So what is it? What does that actually mean to you? Like, do you like what that you're more like just like piloting your body sometimes, or like you're pretending to be somebody?
No, it's like my head is less foggy all the time. I don't have like a million thoughts going on at the same time, hopping around constantly anymore. It's just like I can form a thought and acknowledge thought and move the fuck on.
What is that like?
Telling you, buddy. Might be worth giving a try. Just saying.
Then I'll have to like actually like talk to a doctor.
I mean, you already are.
It's different.
No, like that's the person for that. That's the exact person for that.
Anyway.
Just so you know. We should probably move on.
Yes, we have reached the middle of the
Talk
show.
about our drinks.
With our theme, we are drinking out of the frog teapot.
The frog pot.
Did I get you this for Christmas?
I
No, I got it for you for a
think
White Day.
It was for White Day.
Yeah.
Yes. What was the other one? There's White Day. There's Black Day. What's the other one?
Valentine's Day.
Is it just Valentine's Day, or is it like
White
pink?
Day is March 14th
Yes,
because it's
a
a
month
month after
later.
Valentine's Day.
And then Black Day is the month after that.
Oh, really? What's that one for? Your enemies?
No, that's for single people. They go out and eat jamminjing noodles. It's like black bean noodles. That's why it's called Black Day.
Oh.
To
Just be sad and be lonely?
no, it's like to celebrate singleness, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that is a thing. Oh, that's what I was watching this whole huge thing about the guy that created Evangelion and how like what
He's got to be a nut job, right?
he is.
Okay.
Like, he's actually one of the people that like coined the term otaku.
Oh, nice.
And how it neats like NEET. It's no
Neats?
education.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because my one of the mangas I'm reading has like it's a whole apartment building full of them,
Yeah.
and they're just women that don't like guys, don't want to get jobs, and are basically living off their parents' funds.
Well, it's due to like it's apparently like you have to apply to get into high school in Japan. It's actually like a really big deal.
Yeah, you have to test in.
Yeah, and so like if you don't make it, then like well you have no education, no I can't remember what the second E is, and then also no training.
not in education, employment, or training.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're just like, there's these weird, like, in between. It's like, I don't know how
The
you
number
exist
of
like that.
the number of NEETs has reached a record level.
Weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, totally off track. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So buy our stuff.
Yeah, we're using the frog teapot. We're drinking peach tea. We have a peach candle going.
It's frogalicious up
We're
here.
very peachy
Yeah.
frogs. Actually, is this the only frog thing I have in here?
Does Bulbasaur
God, it
count?
might be.
That frog with the crown.
Oh, that's a squishy stretch ball thing.
And your yoga frog up on the shelf.
Oh, yeah. That's the one you bought me.
Yes. I found that in Copper Mountain.
Somewhere.
Nope. That's Sailor
It's
Jupiter. There's no
surprisingly
frog.
not a lot of frogs in this place.
I think all your
But
frogs kind of live upstairs.
there's a lot of frogs upstairs. Okay. So,
Speaking of frog
oh yeah, we have t-shirts. Please buy.
and pins and stickers.
Patreon, Instagram, Facebook, yada yada.
Morse code.
Morse code. Does anyone know Morse code? Please message us in Morse code so I could not understand
Learn
it. All right. So Konami
Yes.
was founded on March 21st, 1969 by Kozuki?
Mm.
I don't know if they say Kaz or...
That one, I don't know.
because that's a bit unusual for Japanese. Anyway,
Yeah.
he first ran a jukebox rental before choosing to focus on video game consoles instead.
Because it started in you said late 70s?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
No,
like,
not late 70s.
oh,
Late 60s.
late 60s. I
Uh,
always loved the story of like how like video game companies started. Like Nintendo, they did those weird cards. I can't remember the game.
yeah.
It's Kokoi? No.
Was
I
it?
can't
No?
remember the name of the card game. But yeah, they made cards.
Yep. Their first coin video game was released in 1978 and began exporting to the U.S. the very next year. So they did
wow.
not wait at all.
Yeah.
They were on it.
Hmm.
Frogger was released in 1981. So in the game, one player takes control of a frog trying to cross the road. Seems pretty basic so far. In order to cross the road, the frog needs to navigate cars and hop on logs and turtles to avoid the water. Don't fall in the water.
Frogs can swim. Okay.
As the player progresses through the levels, they get more difficult. Cars go very fast, and logs go vroom vroom, and there's
Sometimes the turtles sink.
crocodiles.
Oh yeah, there's crocodiles.
Yep. Which we'll get to later. Frogger was actually one of the first games to incorporate difficulty spikes.
Oh really?
Yeah, one of the first games to do that.
Huh. Because I know like Space Invaders, like as you eliminated more enemies, the game started to move faster. But
Yeah.
that was actually an artifact of like the memory not being allocated correctly.
Yeah.
So like as there was less things on the screen, it just naturally moved faster because it could process things faster.
Yeah.
Like it's the opposite of like too many things coming on and slowing it down.
And like Pong never got harder
Well, no, this is
and stuff
fun.
like that.
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. That it was actually coded in that it would get faster and get more difficult.
Yep. The idea for the game came from developer Akira Hashimoto.
Yes. He was driving to work one
Yes.
day.
He was in his car waiting for the light to turn green. He saw a frog trying to cross the street with great difficulty because there's cars all over the place. So he actually stopped and carried the frog to the other side of the road, thus springing the idea for Frogger. The game was actually rejected at first because executives said it was boring and a game only for women and children.
Yep.
Elizabeth Falconer
This bitch. All right.
freaking pushed on anyways.
No, so she was actually an American working in America for a company called Gremlin.
Yes.
Yeah. And what they did, they were like a third-party publisher for games that would come over from Japan. So they're basically Konami, but in the U.S. When she was first hired, she was actually overqualified. And so she just like kept like badgering like the HR people to like, hire me. And they're just fine. we can hire you. And so they gave her like just like a medial job, which was to look through old archives and see if there's any game pitches that.
Yeah.
That
should have.
yeah.
She thought should have made it.
Okay. And then.
So she went to the executives again and said, "Hey, listen, you guys thought Pac-Man was dumb as shit, but it's like the highest selling game right now.
Yeah.
So maybe rethink your shenanigans."
The same executives rejected Pac-Man years before and lost out on the $1 billion that it made since. So it's just badges them. It's like, because they want to like shooty games, things like Space Invaders, like, and the whole thing is like, oh, it's just for girls and for children.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, is that what we thought about Pac-Man?
Yeah.
Bitch.
So she was freaking dedicated to getting this out there. So eventually she was given a 60-day license to test its popularity. And then the game console was brought to Spunky's Saloon in San Diego, California. And it became the most popular game, causing it to be published on October 23rd, 81.
There's something about Spunky's Saloon. So this executive guy apparently did not take a liking to her showing him up in the middle of all of his old white bastard friends. So Spunky's Saloon was actually right outside the military base and was frequented by like army men all the time.
Oh,
so
yes, of course.
They put it there and only gave her one cabinet to test this thing.
Yep.
They put it there thinking that like, well, military guys aren't going to want to play this game. Yeah. We'll show that it's bad. They had to come and clean out this coin-op arcade machine twice a week because they couldn't fit any more quarters in it. So yeah, all along the way, it's like no.
Yep. Yep. So it was published in 81. Over the years, there has been more than 20 remakes and sequels, and we're going to talk about one of them.
Yes.
In 2000, Frogger 2, Swampy's Revenge was released. This game can be played with different frogs, not just Frogger, but the objective remain basically the same, where you collect 5 frogs along the way. These frogs also acted as checkpoints in the game. So the general plot of Swampy's Revenge was an alligator from crossing the road game. So from like the original.
Yeah.
So one of the alligators that got hopped on was angry about it, and that alligator was Swampy, and he was out for revenge. So he kidnapped Frogger's girlfriend's little siblings, and that's all the little frogs that you collect on the way. I played the shit out of this game. I had it for PS1, and we played it all the freaking time.
I didn't think I ever played that one. I know there was Frogger, He's Back, which
I didn't play that one.
That one was like it was think like Frogger, but instead of just being like linear, like it was actually like it moved around.
Oh,
like
gotcha.
it was more like it was a top-down platformer the same way, but that one probably has one of the most 90s video game advertisements of all time. It is absolute trash.
And then I played like the original Frogger a lot because we had for our Game Boy Advances, we had Arcade Advance by Konami, and it's all of the super popular Konami games are on it, and one of them that was on there was Frogger. But what you could do is you could play as 2-player through the Kinect, the link cable Kinect thing.
Oh yeah.
So you could play together as frogs. So you'd have the green frog and then you'd have the little yellow frog, and you'd hop across the road together. That's awesome. So that was cool shit.
Frogger's also one of those weird games where like it doesn't die. Like there was actually a Frogger game that came out last year.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the stuff now is mobile stuff.
Yeah, it's all like phone based now.
But yeah, Frogger and the Rumbling Ruins came out on Apple Arcade last year.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
They're still making them.
But it also goes through that weird thing that happens when classic franchises go on too long that they like completely lose their identity. Think Sonic.
What the fuck are you talking about? All of Sonic's games are great.
No, they are great. They're just like Nickelback songs or Nicolas Cage movies. None of them are bad. They're all good. But, some... okay, so there's Frogger. Frogger 2, Swampy's Revenge. That's one that you played. There's Frogger and the Great Quest.
That sounds
Frogger's
awesome.
Adventure, Temple of the Frog.
That sounds awesome.
Frogger Advance, The Great Quest. I think that was one you were talking about
Yeah.
too. Frogger Beyond.
Oh my god.
Frogger Adventures 2, The Lost Wand. It's like
Frogger's Adventure 2, but there was already a Frogger 2. What the
no,
frog?
there's Frogger's Adventures, Temple of the Frog, and there's Frogger Adventure 2, The Lost Wand.
Are they like
I don't know.
related?
They're both for the Game Boy
Besides-
Advance. Like
Besides being Frogger, are they like
Frogger's Journey, The Forgotten Relic, Frogger's Adventures, The Rescue, Frogger: Ancient Shadow. It's like
what the fuck?
again, we've gotten pretty far away from some
Just
dude
crossing-
picking up a frog on his way to work and
Yeah.
saying, "I can make a game out of this."
Well, okay, in Frogger 2, to be fair, they went to space.
Yeah, space frogs, duh.
Space frogs. I want to see if that is still at my parents' house, to be honest, and get it back. I haven't seen my PS1 for ages. I don't know where it is. I want it back.
Kinda
It's
makes it
somewhere.
wonder, like,
Someone has it.
What other? Well, yeah.
Where is it?
Where is it? We had it was like a little, like, it looked like a mini arcade cabinet thing, and it came with like a joystick and it would plug into the TV. We got it from my dad because he's actually kind of an old school gamer. His game is a F1 pole position.
Of course. Of course it was. What a quinkydink.
Said, yeah, he said he spent a lot of quarters in his youth playing that game. So like he was actually like he's still good at it. Damn it. But I don't think that had Frogger. That was because it wasn't Konami. It wasn't Capcom. What was the other big Activision?
Yeah, Activision.
Yeah, because I forget that they're actually an old ass company.
Yeah.
They don't just
Yeah.
make Call of Duty games.
Yep. And like Konami is huge still too.
Yeah,
They have like 22 different subsidiaries.
Yeah,
It's absolutely insane.
Konami does. Is it Virtua Fighter? So no, they're
Jesus
more
Christ,
like
I have no idea. Yes.
they're more Sega and like PlayStation because like the original Frogger Gremlin was a subsidiary of Sega. Like they're also a Sega affiliate in the
Yeah.
United States, not just Konami.
Jesus.
Yeah, like Sega's actually like huge. It's actually really sad how far they fell.
Yeah. I think we still have a Sega somewhere too.
Yeah, your sister had it because no.
No, that one was like a remake of a Sega.
Yeah.
So we could play our Sega cartridges on it, but it wasn't a real Sega. But
Oh,
my
I see.
grandma had one forever and ever and ever. But I think it finally died a couple years ago. Finally just gave out. It's like, no, done with this.
Kind of wonder like how many of those are actually like still viable. I do know like old cartridges. They had like a watch battery on them, and that's where a lot of like the save data was.
Yeah.
So like old like Super Nintendo cartridges, like if you find out that you can't save things on them, if you open them up and replace that battery,
It's
then
fine.
usually
Oh my
they're
God.
good to go. Well, because it's not like a CD or something where it can get scratched. It's
Yeah.
all solid state.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as long as the information is still on the chip,
Man. Don't even need any of that stuff anymore.
well, yeah, I guess
Everything's just download.
emulate it. Not that I know anything about that.
But emulating? I think emulators are fun most of the time. I don't like it on the phone though.
No, it's
That drives
it's
me
different.
nuts.
Yeah, just
I don't
because
like
well,
But there is a lot of games that I wish that you could still get for computer, like old ass computer games
yeah,
that I can't find downloads for, and it makes me sad. Because there was this one really cool like marble maze game that I played all the time at the library before it moved.
but actually, where was the library before? Because I remember that like being built like when I first moved here, but I don't remember where it used to be.
No, not this library. The
Oh.
library in Battle Creek.
Oh, okay.
The library here was in the same exact spot.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's just they
Oh, yeah, they added on to it.
they tore the old one down,
Oh,
but they had the new one built when they tore the other one down
Aw.
already. So it was like the old one was here, and I don't know. I can't remember that now because that's been many a minute ago. But I still have my old library card somewhere where it has like the original library on
Yeah.
it somewhere. That's just like the other day I was digging through a drawer and pulled out a Hastings card.
Rest in peace, Hastings.
Yeah.
Oh, man. To spend a lot of time
Like
in college
that's
at Hastings.
like 10 years old now. That's
Now it's a Harbor Freight.
Hazard Freight. Oh, you got all the tea. How much time do we have left?
I mean, we can wrap it up anytime you want. I just feel like we kind of told a lot of
where's
Frogger
the
stories.
timer? We have a timer for this.
I do have
sir.
a timer for this.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, we got like 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We can talk about more bullshit. But yeah, I played the shit out of that Frogger 2 game.
Did you and your siblings ever bond over video games? Because that was kind of like our thing.
It was just me and Terminator mostly. We
Yeah.
did video games together.
Yeah, I thought you guys also played you played like a shit ton like Streets of Rage.
No, so we played Streets of Rage on the Sega
Yeah.
when we were at my grandma's.
That's
We
why
didn't
you
actually
guys
have
did.
any cool video game things. What was the first video game you played?
Oh.
Can you remember?
That I actually played. It might have been Tetris.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And if it wasn't that one, it was a game called Quix, Qix. And the
Gotcha.
idea was there's like this waveform that kind of like bounced across the screen. Think like the DVD logo thing.
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of like that. And the idea was to you would draw lines and you'd have to take up percentage of the screen. But if you hit it, or if you hit, or if like it hit the line you're drawing, then you would die.
Oh.
So the idea is to like, you would, like cut the screen in half, and then you cut that in half, and then that in half. And the idea is to end the stage over a certain percentage, but to get it as close to 100 as you could.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then as like the later levels came on, then there would be like two waveforms that you would have to dodge, or you would have to contain like more of the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
And then of
that's
course
cool.
Tetris. I've played a ton of Tetris.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a documentary coming out about, well, not a documentary, but like a
TV, like a Netflix series thing about it.
yeah, which
Yeah.
that one's actually kind of cool because it was actually like, it was Russian and it was like built during the Cold War. It's like,
Yeah.
I think that,
You should watch the games that made us. Is that a thing? Hold on.
sounds right.
Because they had the toys that made us. We also watched that one. But the games that made us were actually, it was really neat, I think. Let me look it up. Oops. I'm sure the first game I played was a Sega game, but the only one that I consciously remember like picking up a controller and playing was actually like Mario Kart 64.
Or it might have been the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game for NES. I know my cousin had that. I remember going up in their bedroom, the top of their house, and playing that.
Yeah, it's called The Games That Made Us. Or no. Fuck that. I was wrong. High Score. It's called High Score. That's the show that I'm talking about. It's actually really neat, and they go back a lot to like very early arcade games and video game console games and stuff. So, yeah. So they cover like Nintendo coming to America
Oh, yeah.
and computer RPGs and like console wars, Sonic the Hedgehog, fighting games. They did the stuff they did talked about Mortal Kombat was neat because they did that all by like
Yeah, it was.
those were actual people that were doing those.
And then the dude with the four
moves.
arms was actually like claymation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, and then they get into like Doom and stuff too. It's really cool. Big fan of that. We watched it. Might watch it again actually because it was fun.
Yeah.
And I forget shit all the time.
Or there's another game. Oh man, see, like I get like that deep into my childhood, and it's like I don't know which year was
Yeah.
what or what came before
what came
I
first.
just remember things happening. There was another game. I think it was Virtua Chess. I remember like playing that. And there's another game on the NES called Snake Rattle and Roll, and you were these two little snakes that were just made of like little balls, and the idea was you would have to find food and grow longer. And like the longer you were, the higher you can jump. And the idea was you get to like top of mountains, and that's how you complete the level. So like
So it's just like advanced Snake.
kind of, but it was weird because even as like a regular Nintendo game, like an NES game, it was still like isometric, like Qbert.
Oh, okay.
And like you would have to like go find more food, and then you can like jump higher because like the things get higher. So it was this weird like gravity based and weight based game that was on the NES somehow. So yeah, and a lot of NES games, like Is that something I dreamt up or not? Like, I'll go
Right.
and research it. It's like, no, that was
Right.
real. It's like, how did I ever play this? Like, this is way complicated.
I played this. Yeah, it's like a lot of games that I played as a kid. I had like no idea what the frog I was doing, but made it work anyways. We played Power Rangers a lot too.
Yeah.
I think we still have that cartridge actually somewhere.
Well, when we were little, Friday night, we'd all get home from school, and then Mom would take us to Movie Place Video, and we would rent usually like 4 movies, and one of them was usually like a Three Stooges or Marx Brothers movie, so like classic comedy, like black and white classic comedy, or Munsters. It's usually something from like my mom would always want to get something classic, and then we get like whatever action movie was, and we get like some cartoon for like the little kids, and then we always get a game. And so like I actually played a lot of different video games as a kid because every week we were able to rent a new one.
Yeah, one time my mom took us, Terminator and I, to a movie store. And she probably was like, fuck these kids.
Your mom? No.
Terminator got Gundam Wing.
Yes.
And I got Sailor Moon.
Yes. Dude, those are like those are like core memories for like anime for me. Like the OG Sailor Moon, the one that I know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I don't know which one it was because there was the original one.
Then there's Sailor Moon S.
Yeah. No. Just like I'm talking just the show.
Oh yeah.
But I did get it. I got. Oh, which one did I get that time? It's the one that I have somewhere. It's the blue covered VHS. But so there's the original Sailor Moon anime.
Yeah.
Then there's the shitty one the US got.
The one that I watched on Toonami.
Yes, that one. That one is bad. Don't watch that one.
No.
And then they later came out with like the actual version.
Yeah.
Much later. And now there's, which I think they're done with that now too. The new Sailor Moon Crystal. I think they're done with that now. But I haven't watched the last. I watched all through the anime, but then they did the last in 2 split movies. And I haven't watched either of the movies yet. But there was complaints because they were doing like the transformation sequences in the first 2 seasons in CGI, and it was absolutely horrid. It was bad. And then
is Sailor Moon the original Magic Girl anime?
I don't think it is, but it is like
it's one
what
that
everybody knew. Like,
it's the archetype that everyone. It's like Gundam wasn't the first mecha anime, but it's the one that everyone measures up to.
Yeah. Basically, when you think of magical girl, you think of
Sailor Moon transformation.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what's bullshit? Is part of her transformation is she paints her fingernails, but then she puts on gloves.
Yeah, they all do that.
It's like,
isn't that weird?
I saw someone like doing a cosplay. It's like, Serena, up yours.
No, it's Usagi. She was only Serena in the shitty one.
Yes, where Neptune and Uranus were just friends.
Yeah, they were cousins.
Oh yeah.
That had a really good bout of hugging sometimes.
Horizontally. No, this cosplayer girl who's going from Usagi.
Because
it's
bunny. That's why she has bunnies on her comforter.
I never made that. Okay. Anyway.
That's because you don't know any Japanese.
But as she's like, cosplay transforming, she like stops like his fingernail, and like some dude that's Prince Darien is like, hurry up! She's like, I'm painting my nails. She finally finishes up and then puts gloves on. It's like, what?
No, because that's part of all of them. Because they like they do
their fingernails change and they grab the wand.
Jupiter power makeup.
Yeah.
And then they their wand is up, and then they put their fingers out, and then the nail polish magically appears.
Yes.
And then they grab the wand and put their fucking gloves on.
Yes.
It's absolutely ridiculous, but I love it so much. But yeah, then in the 3rd season they actually went back to like traditionally hand drawing it all, and it was so much better. Don't do CGI. Actually, that's not true because there is an anime that does CGI very, very well.
The new Trigun?
What? What?
No, they remade Trigun.
I've never heard of that.
Oh my god.
So
That's like the original Trigun's like my favorite.
I wouldn't know. But no, Demon Slayer does CGI like
I
immaculately.
never saw Demon Slayer. I still need to finish Kill la Kill.
I just started a new anime yesterday.
It's not scrolling anymore. Are we gonna die?
No, because it's still going. Look at it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yeah, it's still going. It just
You're just messing with your mouse the whole time. I was like,
I
no,
know.
we're gonna die.
look at it. Look at it go. There you go.
Okay.
Is that better?
Oh, yeah, but it doesn't auto scroll now.
I don't know how to make it go back, so I'm not gonna fuck with it
All right.
until we're done.
Well, I mean, we're
pretty much done.
we're way off of Frogger now.
Yeah, we're just talking about fucking anime again. I don't even remember the anime I started watching. Damn it.
Oh, well, as far as
What?
the initial sales of the original Frogger made.
Oh, you still have more on Frogger.
No,
Oh god.
I'm just like making sure that I got everything in there. The
Okay.
original sales for it, I think, for the original Frogger made $135 million, which is almost $500 million now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it was huge. It was all because of this Elizabeth Falconer. That's like, you know
Yep.
what, you're going to make this game for the kids and the girls.
I
They're
hope
gonna
they
love
gave
it.
her a raise.
Well, that was actually the thing is I had a hard time actually finding information about her.
What,
Like,
she got fired after that?
I don't know, but like she only appears in like a couple of things that I researched.
Might have to do a deep dig. there.
Yeah, but like I couldn't figure out like where she was from or where her education was or if she has family or anything. Just
Weird.
the only story was she showed a bunch of old white dudes.
Maybe she was a time traveler from the future and she was like, yes, Frogger! Frogger now!
Oh, you made this game about frogs.
My god. Anyway.
I like that idea better. Let's stick with that. Elizabeth Falconer is a time traveler from the future who just really passionate.
Really fucking love Frogger.
Wait,
Oh god, here we go.
do you have an alias?
No, I
Are
don't.
you Elizabeth Falconer?
My alias is for this show and this show only.
You have a stage name.
I could not keep up like a whole separate persona because like somebody would say my other name and I would just be like, what? Like, why didn't you answer? I was calling you. I was like, what? No, I wouldn't be able to do it. I can barely remember my own name half the time.
Yeah. All right.
We ready?
Roll for not music.
Nat 20. Yeah, it's not going to be fucking music again. God damn it.
Oh yeah, I need to build us a
We got culinary again.
culinary.
Why do we never get music?
Oh, we can do soju.
What did we do last time we were on food? We did pizza,
We
didn't
did
we?
pizza.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, we can do soju.
Soju.
Did we already do sake?
We have not.
Should we do soju and sake together? Or should we do them separately?
If you want to do sake, I don't know. See, I think we could probably do one out of each.
One of each.
Or like you can do sake and I'll do soju.
Or we can do a 2-part series where we do
We can do a two-parter.
one of each.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
Let's do soju.
Soju, okay. It has been decided.
I haven't decided.
I am almost done. Like, I'm over halfway in this book already.
I'm still on my first book,
You know what?
but I didn't. I mean,
You also write
a lot smaller.
like real small.
Well, also you can't like. What does any of that say? Come on.
I don't know. I can't even read it from here because it's too small. 56 is what we'll be on.
Oh crap! I need to write down what I was. Well, we'll get there. Oh,
How do you spell soju? Why did I-
S-O-J-U. Soju.
Why
Or
did I-
S-O-U-J-U.
No, because with the H,
S-H-O-J-U.
with the H, it's Japanese.
Oh?
Shoyu. But soju is the Korean, which is the correct, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I'll find that out later.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go without an H for now. Task failed successfully. I think that's how it is, but I'll let you know next week, I guess. Or whenever we get to it, I guess. Yeah, we could do like during the week again. I think it works.
Mondays are good.
Mondays and Tuesdays are
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
If Mondays are Shit days.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can't dazzle them with your intelligence, bath them with your bullshit.
Just baffling with bullshit. Don't even bother with the intelligence part.
Remember, you can't pee your pants if you're not wearing any.
Don't wear pants.
And hydrate before you dehydrate.
Good night. Later. Damn it. Shit. You're supposed to do bye. What are you doing?
Bye.